How to safely do planks during pregnancy. So Melissa here is going to demonstrate for us, and I'm going to have her on a chair because I definitely think anytime that you're doing a plank during pregnancy, once you're out of your first trimester, even if you see them done on a floor, you can always come up and put your hands on a chair or on the side of your couch. So go ahead and put your hands on the chair. So I'm going to have her walk back. She's going to put herself into a planking position. I want to talk about some key things here. So when she's here, she's going to pull up on her quads. So get those quads to fire. And then she wants to make sure you're connecting pelvic floor, lower belly. And I'm just going to check her belly so it feels nice and rounded. There's no coning of her belly happening at all. She's good and connected from her back of her shoulders and mid-back. And she's feeling nice length all the way to the top of her head. Then once you find that position, I'm going to have you do plank slides. So go ahead and move forward and plank slides, forward and back. So it's like you're getting almost like a calf stretch when you go back. Exhale, initiate that movement as you go forward with your exhale, because your exhale is going to help you connect deeper with your pelvic floor, lower belly, like you're lightly hugging your baby. But remember, it's coming from underneath your belly, not pulling belly to spine. And we want to really make sure that we're avoiding any coning of the belly when we're doing this. Okay, great. Love plank slides, so good for deep core. Now, Melissa's going to show you how to do down dog into a plank. So go ahead and go down, back into your kind of down dog. These can feel really good during pregnancy. Again, I do recommend midway through your pregnancy, you do start modifying on a chair. So knees are soft, so you want to feel this like lift up from the sits bones. And then from here, one thing that I see too much of is kind of like pulling up into the neck, okay? Show that really quick, like just kind of round those shoulders up. Yeah, I see a lot of this. What I want you to think of doing is just wrapping around from underneath. So you're gonna start to get a little bit more wrapping underneath the shoulder blades, around into the ribs. It's gonna help you to keep tension out of the neck, which is very powerful. And you're getting this nice length through your spine. So it's a great active way to lengthen out and stretch your back during pregnancy. Now I'm gonna have her move into a pike, so she's gonna lift her heels, pull up on her quads, and she's gonna round her spine, round, 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 all the way forward into that beautiful plank position. Nice connection in her deep core, and then she's gonna tuck her chin, use her core and her legs to pull her body back and going into that down dog. Again, when we're stretching here, we're not over stretching. I want you to think about having a light connection from the base of the pelvic floor, lower belly, all the way through these fingertips. And when you can feel that opposition all the way through the body here, you're going to be more connected, and it's actually gonna be a better active stretch for your body so that you do not overstretch during pregnancy. Okay, let's show that again. So pull up onto your toes, round your spine, and come forward. Very good. Yep, see how she gets that nice movement in her spine? And then tuck your chin and go all the way back into your down dog position. Good. And then when you go to come up out of that, you may want to walk forward towards your chair so you don't put any additional stress on your abdomen, and go ahead and roll all the way up. Great work on that. So with any planking, and really any core work, but specifically planking can be very powerful and great for your core and your entire body during pregnancy. But again, you've got to really make sure that you're getting this pelvic floor, lower belly connection and avoid the coning. And so if you're not sure what I'm talking about with the coning, click the link above because I have more information. But in general, if you have coning, it's gonna look like, instead of the belly being nice and rounded like this, you'll see like a little ridge starting to pop out. And that could be the beginnings of diastasis recti, where the abdominals start to come apart. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have diastasis recti, but what it means is that the exercise or that movement that you're doing can be too aggressive, too advanced for where you are right now in your pregnancy, and you may be gripping into your obliques. So if you can maybe spend a little bit more time learning how to release and relax through your belly and get those obliques to stop working quite so intensely, and we start actually working from the base of our pelvic floor and all that fascia through our abdominal wall, you will start to notice that you can feel even more connected through your deep core during pregnancy. For more, check out my free pregnancy workout.